Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
Or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
Alright. Welcome, Goofonians, tonight. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Goof on Tuesday night, November 17th, 2020. Yes, I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and we are doing part 2 tonight. We just had a premiere about 45 minutes ago. Greatest American Hero, John Hinckley Jr., MK Ultra, assassination attempt on Ronald Reagan in 1981. What the hell was I thinking when I made that? You know what I was thinking? It's a very interesting conspiracy. It was hard to look into. Very hard. All that video stuff on there was like 30 years old. It was all done in 380p, 240p. I'm like, I gotta shrink the screen to make it look clear. There was a video of Bill Clinton. I couldn't find any other copy. It looks like he had 4 eyes, you know? It's just so pixelated back then, the way it looks now. But thanks for checking it out. It was a little fun project. Now, tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, I have another video coming out. That's the one that'll blow your face off. Right off. I debunked something. Huge debunk. It's a pretty big one. If I'll tell you how big it is, I can give a good comparison because I'll never be able to prove this one. But it would be like me proving there's a sun simulator. That's how big it is. That's how big it is. That would be like me breaking the chemtrail conspiracy wide open. Proof, papers, people, power. I had to make sure little R2-D2 was plugged in. Yeah, we just call him R2. MIC D2. R2 Mike D2. That's his middle name, Mike. For microphone. Roll call! Hey, Lisa Marie, not Presley. How you doing? Denali Princess, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Game Vet 02. What is going on, DK? Good to see you tonight. Carlos Claro. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? The video's freaking up again? It's got to be YouTube's because I was just looking at us. Everything looked good on my end. It's freaking up Nope. Again. It is. You're right. It's freaking up. Let's prove it isn't me real quick. How does that look? It's freaking up. Let's prove it isn't me real quick. Is the name clear? How does that look? The name's clear. It's freaking up. Right? Let's prove it isn't me real quick. So it shows B. Baker's message is clear. But I am ugly. It's not me. Doesn't it show? That's clear. Hi, DJ. Can somebody confirm with me that the writing is clear? Right? Isn't it clear? Tell me it is. Just be honest with me. If the Bee's Nests films is fuzzy, if that message is fuzzy, then we have a problem. But if I'm fuzzy and that's clear writing. Yep. Thanks, guys. See? It's YouTube. Actually, yeah, it's YouTube. I was going to say, no, it's StreamYard. But no, it ain't. Internet was bad today. I know. It'll get better. It always does this. When it's 10 after, it'll start getting clear. Isn't that weird? So now B. Baker's saying it's all fuzzy, but everybody else is saying the message was clear. I'm going to go with that. Guys, it is... Right, at least it's progressive. That's good. It'll get better. Roll call. I'm going to finish it. Brett Lewis, what do you say? How do you be, buddy B? BL's in the house. The Bee's Nest Films. Just talked about you. How you doing? John Bruno, in case I didn't say hi. Hola. Linguini. Hey, how you doing, Linguini? That is an incredible profile picture. That is the cutest kid I've ever seen. That might be the cutest kid I've ever seen. That hair, he's bald before he hits puberty. That kid's going to be like that when he's 90. Isn't that funny? Going to be a cute old man, too. Scotty Eisner, not Billy. How you doing? Gilbert Gayton. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Welcome to the show. B. Baker, 2 B's are better than 1. All fuzzy B. Baker. Chris Jarvis in the house. Clear writing, fuzzy rich. Thank you. Yes, it is true. I am the fuzzy guy. Mr. D.B. Cooper, 77. Already with a $5 super chat earlier and on this show. Thank you very much for that, by the way. I saw it while I was getting this all ready. Brian Huthmacher. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. Thomas Roberts, TR in the house. What's going on? Off-World Adam. How you doing, man? Good? Me too. All right. It's good. Good to see. Mario Heat. What's up, Mario? How you doing, Heat? Lunar Sparkles, the number one. Welcome to the show. Denali Princess in the house. Somewhere in this entire hello. Stuart Bodwell. Welcome to the show. Did you say Blodswell? No, I said Bodwell. I said it right. All right, we're done with that. That's because I had to talk for a few minutes. So is it clearing up yet? I am dying for... I haven't had any, like, real beef. Like a hamburger or a steak. And I'll tell you why. Because, well, a steak, I haven't even had one in 2 years. I used to eat one a day when I was working out. Well, and then I'd switch to chicken when I ever got bored. It's not clear yet. I was just going to check that. Yeah, it usually takes about 15 minutes or so. Clear? When I ever got bored. Let me see if it's clear on my end. Nope, it's not. You're right, it is progressive. This is so weird. I hate this. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't think it's me. Matter of fact, it's weird. The premiere was fine. The premiere, because it's already pre-recorded, it's a file. Anyway, tonight I wanted to just play some videos real quick about some monsters and things that go bump in the night. I am on a binge. We've been talking UFOs, Skinwalker Ranch. It seems like I'm always talking about UFOs or the ranch or something, I don't know. Or TTSA has been popular for no reason. There's nothing going on. That's why. The whole field is like still on the kibosh. Don't forget, this Friday I will be interviewing with Doc Skinner, Dr. Greer, and we'll be filming the CE5 event that is happening at the Scottsdale Center for Arts or something like that. It's going to be awesome. Oh, God, I can't wait to meet Greer. I've been around him, you know. I never talked to him, though. It's going to be good. Me, 2 G's are better than one. Greer and Giordano. How much you want to bet? I bet you Greer doesn't like me. No, I take it back. I'm rethinking, reshuffling. I think he will like me. I hope he's not watching now. Don't get any prejudgments from the show, G. All right, yeah, all right. You want to have you want to know? This is who I am. That's what I'm doing. Every show, you get me. You get what's in my head. You think I can just walk around and talk like this to people? I kind of do, I guess. I'm actually boring on the phone. No, I'm not. I'm not boring. I don't know. I guess I am. I don't know. I like the phone. I don't know what I'm saying. Did you guys ever hear about Project 1947? Founder and coordinator Jan Aldrich, assisted by researcher Tom Tullian of the Sign Oral History Project, recently returned from 2 extensive research trips to gather documents and information we preserved and shared by future generations of researchers. It's right here. I'll show you. It's pretty amazing stuff. I've been holding on to this file for like 2.5, 3 weeks, and I haven't shared it. I don't know why it flicks. Why does it flick? You probably can't read this yet, right? How? You're right, John. No, I'm saying on the phone I am. On the phone I'm boring. Did it clear up yet? It looks like it cleared up. Yep, we're clear. You're all clear, kid. We're all clear. Isn't that nice? Right? It's all good, right? I mean, if it ain't clear, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Told you, 1:15. I think this house is clear. I can't read this now. Oh, fog came through the solar system. So I don't know if anybody said anything on Twitter. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. Well, anyway, here it is. I'll put this link in the description. He looks like Hal Putoff, right? It's a Matrix copy. It's just a copy. Smithsonian. Oh, I know Smithsonian. We got to get a hold of Alex. Got to ask him about this guy. I was just sending the message over. Yeah, Coca-Cola. It used to be made with the gram of cacchiano. Right? Wasn't it a gram? They put a whole gram in there? A whole apple. Can you imagine? I have nothing. I'm going to play this monsters that have been spotted in real life. In real life? Are you kidding me? All right, you ready? Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm overreacting. I get a little excited when I see the word monster. You know, even when you look at the word monster, it looks like a scary word. Yes? It does. My glasses are fucked up. All right, let's play this stupid ass video. All right, what do we got here? What's this guy talking about? I want to make sure I got the right one. Oh, yeah. Volcano. It's a volcanic fire elemental. Wow. Oh, you want to see it?
15. They claim that it was taken by a friend during the eruption of Calbuco volcano in Chile.
Calbuco, hello.
Several viewers were quick to point out how much the towering plumes of ash and debris resembled a giant smoke man, possibly an earth spirit or fire elemental. You can clearly see the creature's head, body and limbs as it towers above the city below. Its one fiery red eye seems to be scanning the terrain as it moves forward.
That's badass too. It's wearing a shield. Right? It looks like the Mandalorian. Right? Right here, that shield. Oh, that's badass. Look, he's got one in his navel. Oh, no, that's... Hey, Streetlight Mike.
What makes this sighting even more believable is that the giant figure was photographed a number of times from several different angles. This picture was captured by Harriet Grunwald, who lives in the nearby town of Puerto Montt. When I heard the eruption, I rushed to the window of my house and just started taking photos.
And I remember the eruption. It was in 1977, right? Eddie Van Halen? Oh, that's a different kind. Stupid.
I saw this man
That
appear.
was pretty stupid.
At first, I thought perhaps it was just me who could see him, but when I showed my friends and family...
You know, I could actually do the whole eruption without the guitar. All right.
They all agreed, Grunwald
Eddie Van Halen eruption.
The appearance of the smoking giant had many locals terrified. Some even thought that it may have been a sign from God.
Pretty good.
Local resident Juanma Ortiz Arredondo noted that an erupting volcano is God's way of showing he's unhappy. This smoke man is probably a message that he's keeping watch on us and our behavior.
Yeah, that's it. It was only a fleeting glimpse in time, or however that's spoken. Right? In 30 seconds, this thing looks like a pile of ash hole.
Could it be possible that the volcanic...
It's pareidolia, you dick. All right, next. Oh, I like Megalodon. You ever see this, guys? Girls?
...believed to be a living megalodon. Scientists have suggested that the megalodon probably looked like a stockier version of a great white shark and was known to have grown up to 18 meters or around 59 feet in length. Megalodons are thought to have gone extinct around 2.6 million years ago, and it's believed that they probably died out due to oceanic cooling brought on by the ice ages. That, coupled with fewer suitable breeding grounds and a decline in food sources, are all believed to have contributed to its demise. However, some believe that several specimens may have survived and could be still living in the deepest parts of the ocean. This footage is said to have been captured while scientists...
But that doesn't make sense. I have to pause it at least a couple of times. That doesn't make sense. If it died off because the Earth was going through changes and it got real cold a couple million years ago, why would it be at the darkest, deepest, coldest parts of the ocean where there's not a lot of food? I feel bad for fish. I feel extremely bad for fish. I can't imagine living in a place, because we don't live underwater. We live, you know what I mean? We're not in a substance. We're in air. So this can't be the same thing. But they're under there, and we're throwing all sorts of machinery in the water, constant drilling, constant grinding, constant motor boating, and all this stuff. You know what I mean? And then we have the balls to just explode hydrogen bombs under the water, right? Atomic shit. They're fish. We don't talk to fish. I don't want to hear about a fish. Wait, when a fish, because that's how people think. Okay, you know, the ocean's huge. We're in the middle of it. We're very bad. I don't even know why I don't even know. Never mind. Anyway, here's Megalodon.
Scientists were laying bait deep in the Mariana Trench.
It's Marianas, right? Isn't it Marianas Trench? It's the Mariana? Mariana.
Smaller sharks are seen eating the bait when suddenly a gigantic shark swims past. Its head, gills and fins are all visible as it slowly moves towards one of the bait cages. While the shark seen in the clip is certainly not 59 feet in length, it is extremely large. But is it large enough to actually be a megalodon?
How can you tell by looking at, you know, a third of a fish? That one was probably what? 25 feet? Not even close.
This video uploaded to America's YouTube channel.
Alright, I say this one's stupid. Anybody want to watch the werewolf? Alright, we'll watch this, the last one.
In February 2015, shows some sort of bizarre creature roaming around late at night. The video, which was supposedly captured somewhere in Brazil, has many viewers wary that a werewolf might actually be on the loose. The creature is seen bounding around on all fours and appears to be able to move very fast. At one point, the camera manages to catch a closer look at its face. It has an elongated snout similar to that of a dog or wolf.
Alright, that was a mask, and you could even see it separate from the guy's costume. because it's separate.
It has an elongated snout similar to that of
Hold
a
on,
dog
there
or
it is.
wolf.
Did you
Naturally,
see it?
this leads.
You can see
It
inside
has an
it.
elongated snout
Under
similar
there,
to that of a
right
dog
there.
or wolf. Naturally, closer look at its face.
Try and
It has
stop
an
it.
elongated snout similar to that of a dog or wolf.
I missed it. It's right here. That's the suit. You know, like the shirt. It's like the mask isn't meeting up with the outfit, and you can see the guy's skin underneath. Plus, it looks like a suit
Of a dog or wolf. Naturally, this led several viewers to suggest that the video might have
That's
actually
just
captured
me.
evidence of a real-life werewolf. Since the video first surfaced, the creature's
See why they stopped it right there? You see, they didn't let you see it that time. They realized the first time they're going to show it. Then they stopped you.
identity has been heavily scrutinized.
Oh, bullshit.
It has been labeled everything from a bear or ape to werewolf, and some claim that it might even be some sort of hybrid pig-faced humanoid. Others, with a more skeptical viewpoint, were quick to point
Lost my train of thought. I'm not really buying it. Here's what I have a problem with. Every single cryptid has never been captured. Dogman, Bigfoot. Want me to keep going? Mothman, the Rake. Want me to keep going? Who else? Dracula, the werewolf, not Frankenstein. Look, there's other cryptids out there. The New Jersey Devil. Who else? Skunk Ape. Well, that's like a Bigfoot. Jersey Devil, right? What else am I missing? Fairies, gnomes. What's up, Grandmaster? Skunk Ape is in the house. We can offer oh, right! I keep forgetting. Third Phase says they can offer $2 million for any of these cryptids at Third Phase of Moon. It's not a joke. It's a real, genuine reward. Let or a dive. Preferably alive. Alive. You know what I mean. Gush. Yeah. And if you have telekinesis powers and can prove it, Loch Ness Monster, Skinwalker. Ha! Skinwalker. You got the Fresno walkers too. You got those weird looking things. What else? Oh yeah, if you have telekinesis powers and you use a marble that Third Phase gives you, you can't bring your own fakery toys with you. Forget them. Leave them at home or don't show up. Got to prove it. And an alien. Preferably alive. You got to kill it. You got to kill it. I know nobody wants to kill an alien. It wouldn't behoove you. You want to know why? I'll tell you why you shouldn't. It's not what you think. Nobody would ever guess what I'm about to say. Well, I know, because nobody thinks this way. Because if you kill an alien, they disappear. That's right, they do. At least that's what I've been told. Right, all these stories. I hit him with everything I had, just disappeared. You know why? Because you can't have a body. Unless you're that one guy. What was that John Deere guy? Who was that guy? He had the body and it looked like it was paper mache head. He hit the alien. Remember, it ripped his dog in half, he said. That happens. You're allowed to whack an alien. You can whack an alien. They're not unwhackable. See, you know what I think aliens really are? I think there's only, what do we know of? 2, 3? I know 57 species around there. And then I hear it's a good 4 and a 5th who doesn't play by the rules. I hear all sorts of stuff. Shouldn't even be repeating it. It's that bad. I just did, I know. What? Yeah. So $2 million reward. All right? You wanted this show. How many whacks does it take? I don't know. We're having problems, I see. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's StreamYard. Multi-dimensional beings. And Mr. DB Cooper with the $4.99 super chat says, if an alien kills my dog, he's getting hands put in him. All right. I don't know what to say. I thought it over and I understand. All right. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Here's a good one. 5 creepy videos to make you believe in extraterrestrial life. I think we've seen these videos before, or this one. All right, I'm getting to it.
Depicts the streets of Cerro de Napateco, Hidalgo, Mexico, during the nighttime. In the footage, we see the dark and empty streets of the city, while a man and a woman ahead can also be seen videotaping something that must have captured their interest. But what could it be? Well, thankfully, we don't have to wait too long to get an answer to that question. As the man filming drives forward in his vehicle, we can see something off in the distance that is certainly going to make you scratch your head. Have a look.
I think I'm throwing up from the shaking. Oh my God, this is awful, just awful. Get that video here. Oh my God. Oh, come on, it's drones.
Y parece que son ovnis. Son ovnis aquí en el Napateco.
Stop.
Voy a subir más arriba.
I'ma go further up. I'll be the translator.
Cambian de color.
They change colors.
Están cambiando
They
de
are
color.
changing colors. The blue and red. That's rojo. Green.
Si se alcanzan a notar.
I don't know if you can tell. We're moving down. Or go 1. Uno is a 1. Hey.
Videos like these are incredibly hard to debunk.
Come on. They're not that hard to debunk. By the way, they don't look like that. The 3 or whatever. 4? Ah, look at that there. Come on. We saw the way it moved. We saw it. I'm not convinced yet, Sir Spooks. Is this next? Oh, no. The next one, I'm not going to play it. It's an iridium flare satellite that's out of focus. You want to see it? You're going to hate me. As soon as I press play, go. They hate me.
¿Qué es eso, Dios mío? ¡Ay, Diosito! ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ah! ¡Mírenlos, es a los costados! Mamá, cállate. ¿Qué es eso?
There you go. Make it something it ain't. Numbnuts, you had it already.
Desapareció.
Unlike the vast majority of UFO sighting videos, this one does not show a group of lights forming in the sky, but rather just one that seems to be moving in various different directions without disappearing. Still though,
it never moved in various different directions. I never saw that. Alright. Oh, okay. Maybe this one will get you, Goose.
OVNI aquí en Lima.
There we go.
De abril del
that
2020.
looks good. Now I'm talking.
Luces en formación de
I mean,
círculo.
now we're talking.
Estamos aquí en la zona de Independencia,
Maybe
Lima
it's
Norte.
fake. That's a good one. See the people
this situation
watching?
in Peru is definitely one to make you ask questions. So let me know your opinions on
That was a good one.
La zona de Independencia.
Look, they're all watching. No, he looks like he's looking down. Nobody else is looking at it.
Lima Norte.
Are they? Look, yeah, this one's pointing up. This one turned around. Maybe they are looking at it. I want to check out these people. It's the reactions that amazes. That's amazing to me.
Aquí en Lima, hoy 20 de abril del 2020.
You know, for UFOs in the sky, this guy's looking around at his shoes. Yeah, they're waiting for the bus probably, or they're social distancing. That's what they're doing.
Extrañas luces en formación de círculo.
Oh yeah, it's a line of people. It goes all the way up. Okay. Well, I don't know. Could be real UFOs.
Estamos aquí en la zona de Independencia.
I guess they do 2 feet in Mexico for social distancing.
Lima Norte.
Must be 2 feet. 2 feet, 6 feet, 10 feet. It's all the same. Everybody's going to get it. It scares me, this C-19. You know what I mean? That's not balloons. Nah, that's not balloons. You look at the video, Rish, and you can see they're not balloon because they got a no string. Just because they don't have a string doesn't mean it's not a balloon. Yeah, duh. Because without a string, how can you know? That's what you get. What's that, Jaime? I mean, I don't know. You see a balloon, I see UFO. OVNI. A sphere. By the way, I want to thank Ash Dobbs for becoming a patron. I never talk about it anymore because I haven't been able to make the account. You don't want to hear it. I didn't want to start a whole new thing, a whole new Patreon. I couldn't remember what password it was. And then you try to do the password confirmation, and it shows up on my other phone because I have it set up on that phone. So I go into there, I hit approve, and it says unrecognizable. So I set new password. Okay, set new password up. Ba-ba-da-ba-deep. You gotta approve it's you. Well, you're not approving it. So it took me a few weeks to get a hold of Patreon and figure it out. And I gone through like 5 or 6 emails, and now the account's ready to go. Finally. Well, a week ago, but I forgot to tell everybody. Yeah, it was like down. I couldn't get into it for like 3-4 weeks. So I'll be making a video this Saturday, finally, for Patreons. We'll get that going again. That'll be fun. I see I'm getting messages here. I don't know what this is for. Carlos Claro. All right. Aw. Is that a kitty cat? That is a kitty cat. I thought about getting a cat. But I really want a dog again. I gotta wait till I move, but... You want to see something really weird? Has anyone ever heard carts of darkness? Carts of darkness. It's not paranormal, I can tell you that. Here it is. Why? Why? Why?
I don't fucking need no shit from no one.
But they're homeless people. And they collect cans. And the cans help them keep the cart low, heavy. And the heavier the cart, the faster they go. But people are dying. It's like, how? There's no brakes. It's not like snow. And if you're homeless and you're stopping yourself with the soles of your shoes or the sides even, and you got to watch the way they break it. It makes no sense, but I guess it does. Really? Oh, boy. All right. Well, I thought that would have been fun to play. It's an hour documentary. I'll put the link in the descript when we're done. It's not UFO, but I don't know. It just showed up on my recommendations, and I said, carts? And I'm thinking, I'm thinking of the cart guy, Cartnark. I'm like, oh, it's another cart show. It wasn't. It wasn't. But thanks, Ash Dobbs, for joining the Goof on. Okay, Patreon. Now, check this out. Best scary videos to watch while in quarantine. This is a good one. This is really a good one. I wouldn't joke. I enjoyed this one. I watched the whole thing. Here we go.
Hello, Ham Fam. Seeing as we're all stuck inside practicing supernatural events. After, the eyes and mouth of the doll open and close slowly, one at a time, for several seconds.
Sorry about that. I went a little too far. You figured it out.
After seeing the footage, the dummy's owner was terrified. Since the footage went viral, Mr. Fritz has had his case covered with a blanket and secured with chains to hopefully prevent any further supernatural events.
Why? Why would you do that? Why not have somebody who's really a good psychic or has the abilities to sense what's going on? The guy who owned that, I think, what did he die on the Titanic with it? Isn't that what it is? They found that or something? It's supposedly the guy's doll.
The mechanisms.
No, I guess not. Not the Titanic dummy.
Them trapped behind lifeless glass eyes. The older the doll, the creepier it is. In this video, the head of a ventriloquist dummy named Mr. Fritz that was built in the 1940s at the height of World War II has left numerous internet users even more horrified of dolls.
Alright, now we know the story. Let's move. There's a good one in here. I know, I watched this. Is it this one? Oh, we've heard this one before. Alright.
This would have been...
No, we've heard... Oh, this is great. I don't know if we've seen this before.
That should have knocked them from the bridge.
This is unbelievable.
Videos uploaded by YouTube users Mustafa Al Press and Mark8207 was shot at around 2:30 AM on a bridge. According to witnesses, the weather was poor and very windy when the videos were taken, making the events in the footage even more perplexing. The two videos, one shot from a stationary vehicle parked on the bridge, and the other from a moving vehicle driving across, show a mysterious figure walking along the railing on the side of the bridge. This would have been an odd place for a pedestrian to walk, especially in the middle of the night in poor weather with gusting winds that should have knocked them from the bridge.
No crap.
To make the video even more peculiar, the witnesses have stated that
there's no way that that person is walking on this thing 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters wide with those knots in it. No way, it ain't happening. And she's walking like, I fall. But there is something peculiar about it. You can see through her a little bit too. And there's 2 videos. That to me is an experience and a half. That must be a real person.
That the railing was no more than 5 centimeters wide, much too narrow for a human to walk with the ease that we see in the footage.
But right before it gets to this pole that's in the middle of it, of the walking banister pole thingy, this thing would get in its way, right? But the video cuts out just as it gets to here. This video, the car video goes by it. But this person, for some reason, either stopped recording or just sent in because this grabs onto this pole and maybe shimmies down, or she realizes it's a person. Am I wrong to think negative on almost everything that's... Because why would they shut it off right there before it gets to the pole?
Witnesses were also disturbed by the appearance of the strange figure. Its face is completely obscured by shadow despite the bright lights illuminating the bridge, and its legs seem too thin to be entirely human.
Watch again.
No one has suggested any theories to explain these scary videos, but many believe that the figure was certainly paranormal.
Wait a second, we got more video here. What happened to it? It just stopped at the pole. Oh, that was cool.
Obscured by shadow despite the bright lights illuminating the bridge, and its legs seem too thin to be entirely human. No one has suggested any theories to explain these scary videos. That looks like a person. But many believe that the figure was certainly paranormal.
I don't know. You'd gotta have some petunias, you know what I mean, to walk on a thing like that. She could be having a mental breakdown, thinking of suicide, no fear. When you have no fear, you know, you can really do amazing things. There's a... I don't even want to tell you. This one's cool. We've seen this before, but I'll play it again because I like it.
Lack of gravity caused by a series of earthquakes in nearby Taiwan.
Taihu?
I'll throw this one out to the viewers. Did 2 cars really experience a sudden lack of gravity and rise into the air? Or is this video just a clever hoax?
I like it.
Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Just how long can an animal survive after being butchered?
I don't want to watch that one. Hey, John Bruno, I saw that. Breaking news, this evening the County Board of Canvassers in Wayne County, Michigan, refused to certify the election results. If the state board follows suit, the Republican state legislatures will select the electors. You know what that means. It's not over yet. Remember, when Gore had to challenge Bush, it took 37 days. We're not even close. We're halfway, I think. We're not even halfway. Are we halfway? No. We're a third of the way there. And it may take 2 months, 3 months. There's a lot of tomfoolery going on out there with that election, right? But I watch the other news networks, and they say there's no proof. And then I go back and I watch these people saying they have the proof. But they haven't shown us yet. They've shown us a piece, like, supposed files, but we don't get to read them. but there's a supposed proof, but until we see it, there is no proof. You know what I mean? So when I listen to the other channels, they're like, there is no proof. Biden's the president. Just stop wasting time. You know? Because Biden isn't the president. Nor is he the president-elect, just so you know, during this process. There is no winner yet. When you get down to it, the only people that are saying that is the media, right? No, I'm wrong. I don't know. What do I know? I don't work for them. I don't work for them. I was going to play these creepy audio recordings from the hypnosis session carried out on Betty and Barney Hill. Well, Barney first. It's pretty amazing stuff. You know? What he says. It's wild.
And take a look into the depths of what mountain in a stretch of location direct to Keyhole. This time
I see what it is. They don't let us listen to it. They don't even let us listen to it. They talk about it. They talk about it. See, that's not cool. All right, here's a one good UFO video for the night. This is, and I don't know if we've seen this. This just came out. Yeah, 2 days ago. A large cigar-shaped UFO vanishes into cloud over Asheville, North Carolina. If I could speak properly, I know I'm shaking my leg. Watch this. Yeah.
Go here from finding UFO with a new video Asheville and Chimney about it afterwards.
Probably can't even see it from here. It disappeared. I don't even see it anymore. Probably can't even see it from here. It disappeared.
So what do you think? You think that's just the cloud closing up and there's just a little light coming through? You think it's one of those?
Probably can't even see it from here. It disappeared. I don't even see it anymore. Probably can't even see it from here. It disappeared. I don't even see it anymore. Probably can't even see it from here.
It looks like an object to me. Yeah, and anytime they put on these filters, it doesn't mean much to me. Yeah, you see it, but I always like to see things in their natural form. You know what I mean? No, that is a 3D object. Pretty wild, right? That's a good one. Out of North Carolina. So what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What does it mean? That there's UFOs. There's UFOs out there. And if they're as abundant as we've been seeing lately, I'd be surprised, to be honest with you. This could be a 3D object, yeah. But we'll never know. But this person seems to have watched it before she videotaped it. Here's the original. Oh, it's a MUFON report. Okay. I was driving from Asheville back to Charlotte. We must have been outside of Asheville in the mountains near Chimney Rock. There were several cars on the road. It was midday, extremely bright and beautiful. While driving, a reflective object in the sky glinted in my eyes. Several times I looked up. Wow, you can't see that, can you? It's really small. SM all. See a very large capsule cigar-shaped craft floating just below the cloud line. At first thinking it was a plane, although a large one, we continued to observe it as we drove. The longer we watched it, the stranger it seemed. It had no wings distinguishable, nor a tail rudder. They're very small letters. The spectacular reflection bouncing off the top was extremely bright and sharp, which further accentuated that it had no features, wings, tail, etc. The spectacular, she meant to say, reflection made it clear that it was the capsule-shaped cigar. My girlfriend was able to observe more and was completely taken aback on how round and sleek it was. It was hard to tell if it was a disc shape given our angle and distance. It was rather hard to capture in video with the same clarity as we saw it. Shortly after my girlfriend started taking the video, it almost faded to the same color as the dark bottom of the cloud, or moved into the cloud. I don't know, kids. I don't know. I call it as I sees it, and I say, I don't know. But that's it. That's all she wrote. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out for an hour. I'm really tired. I got to get going. But thank you very much. Super chatters, moderators, veterans, and new people. Thank you all very much. We'll be back tomorrow with the live show, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Right here on Goof On. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Good night, everybody.